Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Hoefessional Podcast. If it's your first time, then welcome. And if you came back, then welcome back.
Welcome back.
Lisa Ida's here.
Hi, my name is Kitty Mihai.
Jessie Baby, aka Jessie Goat.
What's the topic today? What we talking about? What
A little bit of everything.
usual stuff, girly stuff.
So, girls, I live in America. You've lived in America for some time. So, what do you prefer, American guys or English guys? And English guys could mean not necessarily British, but just
Like
raised
based
here,
in-
raised here.
I think American guys, because they're nicer, but they can also be a bit too much. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A bit corny.
I back it.
But I do
I
think they're
disagree with
nice.
both of you.
You disagree?
Yeah, I do.
Just
100%.
to give some insight to the cast.
No. I honestly
guess.
disagree. I honestly disagree. I've been with both, obviously, and I feel like the guys I've met here are more cultured. Like, most of my boyfriends have either been Caribbean or African, and I feel like they just have more culture, more substance. In America, it's a bit wishy-washy. Like,
No, but I agree
Yeah, but that's
with
not
that
their
as well.
fault because
no, it's not their
it's
fault.
really not. You know what I mean? Like, my boyfriend is actually I think my boyfriend heritage is probably a very interesting one because he born in Camden, he raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and Trinidad and Tobago, but he's Nigerian heritage, so he has literally everything in him, and I do agree with the fact we're just saying. Like, I feel like Americans in general, let it be females or males, they're much more open-minded, they're much more
No,
accepting.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
open-minded.
I agree with that.
But I do agree what you're saying as well. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I think
I think it's because I lived here for most of my life. So
Yeah.
basically, I kind of relate in a lot of ways to culture here, I guess. I kind of like the whole, I'm Latino. So like the whole family thing and just,
same as I'm Eastern European, so same as in my culture, like
Yeah.
the whole like essence of it. I mean, like, I don't know how about you, but like, how's your family? Like, what your family?
Yeah, no, my family are good.
Yeah, because you actually like your background itself is half
Yeah.
Pakistani, half Scottish. What do you guys practice in home? What kind of side you more?
I would say I'm more my white family because I was brought up around them more. So, but like we're still like a big family. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
but your boyfriend, when did he move here?
He born here.
Okay, so he's American, but he's basically like,
Yeah, but the thing is with him, he lived majority of his life in America and in Caribbean. So with the whole culture thing, I agree. But he also at the same time, probably gonna hate me for it. He doesn't even like Nigerian food or Caribbean food really. Like, he's very westernized, like almost like easternized. He's very like, he likes Oriental food a lot. He cooks a lot of like Asian food and stuff. So I don't know. His upbringing is a bit messy, I feel like. But also his American, his acceptance towards dating someone, for example, who does OnlyFans, I'm way better
No,
than
he's
American.
definitely very open-minded.
Yeah, and I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of men in Britain, and I think your previous podcast really says that, but you were
No,
they're very
100%.
small-minded when it comes to sex workers, because in England it's still really under the rug. Like, people not really coming out that I'm doing OnlyFans like in America. In America it's considered acceptable. Sorry, but
No, it's like I feel like that's just like American people in general are more open-minded. Like,
100%.
I just think it's a UK.
No, they are,
The UK is
100%.
not even like that yet. Do you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I feel like with my relationship now, I've probably just got really lucky that I have a partner that's very
you
open-minded, but that's
are.
very
You-
rare. 'Cause
Very rare.
all my other
It's
relationships,
very
it was
rare.
always a problem what I did.
Yeah.
But my last relationship in the States, it was also a problem.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. We
Okay.
came to an understanding, but it wasn't easy. It was always an argument. So, but the reason why we came to an understanding was because I was paying for everything. So
Yeah.
I guess,
So
it was.
he found his way out of this whole thing. He's like, okay, he's an OnlyFans worker, but at least he pays for my shit. But I feel like that's also really wrong, isn't it? Like, you just only
Yeah.
accept the girl doing whatever
I
they do
think he was
because it's
just
financing
accepting
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah, he was only accepting it based on a financial thing. You know what I mean? Because he was like, it's a comfortability
That's not
thing.
enough for me. I'm
No.
sorry.
But I think that's
But I
also
think it
an
was-
American thing as well. Like, guys would be calm with it if you're giving them money. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just
Really?
an American thing. Yeah, I think so anyways.
Like, my boyfriend is really not money orientated. Like, honestly, like, I don't think I ever met someone who is way more chill than he is. And with my personality, the way I am, he needs to be like that.
Yeah.
But also, unfortunately, obviously, his family side is like his Nigerian heritage. And I don't know, like you said, you were really surprised that your boyfriend accepted you the way you are or what you do. Is for us, it wasn't so easy regarding this whole OnlyFans situation.
What about looks wise?
American.
American guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I feel like British guys wanna look
Pause,
like
far.
American guys. I'm gonna have so much hate for that.
I don't know. I guess it depends also on the level of the guy, but I think guys in this side dress better.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
I love
Americans
how guys
are
my
way behind time.
yeah.
That's why, like, see, when I came back, right,
And they all buy
America-
European stuff anyway in the States.
I was in America for 4 years, right, and I came back, and I swear to God, I could not dress myself, and I knew it was going to happen. See, because over there, it's like, because I feel like they're like 4 years behind the UK. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, and they buy
Miami's
all
a bit
European brands.
different.
New York, I would say, is the most fashionable.
But
When I went to New York,
I
it's where I went. It was
came
really nice.
from living in North Carolina,
Mm.
right? So that's kind of like country.
Mm.
So it's like I swear to God, I was wearing stuff I had to wear in 2016. Do you know what I'm saying? And people were like, "Oh, that's so nice." But then I come here and it's like I need to try and catch up with times.
Yeah.
Like here's like way more advanced. Like they definitely dress better here.
No, they definitely dress a lot
they're
better.
definitely way more judgmental here. Like 100%. But yeah,
No, they are
American
definitely
guys
100%
don't know
more
how to
judgmental.
dress.
I feel
Yeah.
like for me, it's like a steps. Like when I came from Hungary, Hungary is super judgmental. I'm a big girl, guys, and I like if I wear a crop top I can't wear a crop top in Hungary without getting all this hate. So like even a ripped jeans, like But here it's like I don't care. I still get the looks, but I feel like my next step will be definitely America because when I went there, I felt honestly the most confident in my life. Like the way how no one gives a flying fuck how you look like
No,
and what
yeah,
you
and over
wearing.
there, just like if you're getting to the bag, like you are hustling and you're making money and you're successful, that's what people rate you by over there. You know what I mean? Like everybody's just on that.
But here, I think is a bit more. I think
People are way
more in
more
your
sub-
business.
yeah.
More in your business, how you make the money, how much money you're making. Like
No, and also people are more focused on what you're doing to make it than actually making it. Like you could be very successful, but people are like, oh yeah, but she's doing this to make it. Who gives a fuck?
People,
like,
but I feel like the UK in general is a very judgy place, don't you? Though, because like people always say to
people
me,
just do this
Yeah.
behind closed doors. People are still doing it.
Yeah.
They just don't.
exactly,
Yeah.
because people say to me all the time, like, "Oh, you're so confident, you don't." Give
you
a
know, you
fuck,
two
blah,
are
blah,
like
blah."
reading so differently than I do because I came from an Eastern European country where people are extremely judgmental. And when I came here, I was 21 when I came here, yeah. And matter of fact, just because of my weight, all my friends back home were skinny blonde girls. One of my ex-best friend was a model for Playboy. And imagine, like, I never used to get attention. And when I arrived to London, yeah, I was size 21. I'm size 14. So I lost a quite low weight
No, that's a
since
lot of
then.
weight.
Yeah, it's a low weight. And I remember, like, when I started to get attention on the streets and stuff, I'm not saying from the right kind of people. I'm not going to lie to you. But I was like, oh, this is a candy shop here for me. You know, I'm able to, like, do stuff. And listen, I lost my virginity at the age of 18. Like, I was quite late. Like, and between 18 and 21, I haven't even had sex once. So I was, like, proper, like...
So speaking of that, do you know what I was thinking today? I was like, when did I actually start having orgasms, right? Because I lost my virginity really young, right? I lost it when I was 14. I was like in my first like serious relationship. The guy was 19. And yeah.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, that is.
But-
yeah. But anyway, let's not get into that. But,
That's like a bit touchy, isn't it?
but basically, I didn't realize at the time that it was like, because it was just penetration. I didn't really know or understand my body at that time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't understand that what I needed was clitoral stimulation because I can't just come from penetration. So it was, I'm
Can
trying
you
to,
now?
Yeah, no, definitely now. But I'm saying like at that time, I'm trying to remember when did I actually start
Enjoying sex.
no, like, yeah, enjoying sex and actually coming. Like, you know, because whereas now it's like, I'll get mad if I don't finish. Like, I need to finish just like he
Yeah.
finishes. You know what I mean? Like, so, and most guys want you to finish anyway. But
The
they
guys
should.
the guys who care for
Clearly,
you,
I've been
they
sleeping
do.
with the wrong people.
Yeah, you
Man-
did.
Man are selfish. Like, they
I'm 25. That's crazy.
no, babe. Like, you need to demand.
But
like,
honestly, I think it's just a me problem.
And look, you
Why?
have
I've slept with some amazing people. Like I'm in the industry. Like you would think like someone would be
Yeah.
able to do it. Do you know what I
so
mean?
have you ever come from content, like from content videos?
Never.
little birdie told me you did your first girl scene the other day.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a scene. It wasn't.
It was on content though.
It wasn't content. You guys were just having fun. Okay.
Yeah, it was just
That was your first time sleeping with a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how was it?
It was good. It was really.
Do you want to talk about it?
Right.
Or-
Okay. I can't even say. I was quite tipsy, but she said it was amazing.
I thought it was content.
No, it wasn't
It
content.
wasn't.
Oh,
I just wanted to. Right, okay, I'm 25, so I was like, I need to have that like experience.
No, you do.
Right?
You
and
do.
she's my friend, and she's lit. Like she's really nice
Yeah.
looking. So I was like, fuck it, and we got tips or whatever. And then, the next day she was like, it was lit. It was fire. It was fire. But I was a
Aw.
bit drunk, so I can't really remember it that much.
And she made you come, didn't she?
Well, I don't know because I was drunk, but she was like, you made me.
Oh.
She was like, you made me bust.
It was one of them ones. You were so
twice."
drunk you can't remember if you came or not.
But she was happy with it. She said I made her bust twice, so I was happy.
That's good.
That's
It
really
was
good.
lit. It was
you know?
I
fun.
feel like
I
women
had to do it.
Yeah.
I had to experience
I
it.
feel like women we have vaginas, so
Yeah.
we know what feels good. So
Exactly.
like I think naturally that's why we give better head.
I think
Some guys
right,
are really good though, but obviously,
Yeah.
I think it's just been one of them things, right? I've always wanted to do it, right?
Mhm.
So I think when I got that opportunity, I just went for it. Do you know what I'm
dived
saying?
in, yeah.
But yeah, it was funny. It was jokes. It's funny because it's like my friend, do you know what I'm saying? And we spoke about it, and then it just happened. But yeah, it was lit. I had fun.
That's so
And then
good.
I'm tweeting.
I don't know why I thought it was for content. I had no idea. It was just
No.
But
you
now
having
you're
a
ready
sexual
to, because
experience.
you're actually not doing girl on girl content, right?
No, I've never.
No, I
I've
think now
never.
you open up the
Yeah,
door.
100
The
That's what I'm
door.
saying. Like I'm definitely more open-minded with everything now. It's just like
Mhm.
because obviously it's, I don't know, just because stuff has been going on, I've not really had the opportunity to sit down and go, right, I want to do this content and this content. Like I told her today I've not posted for 2 months. Like I need to start because
Yeah.
the only way I'm going to elevate again. Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's consistency. Consistency is key, man.
Consistency.
Yeah,
and,
with
like,
OnlyFans, I
is.
guess that was my problem. That's one of the reasons I came out, because
With
I wasn't
everything
consistent.
though.
And I actually, my boyfriend told me like last week or this week that we should jump back on OnlyFans. So guys, link
You
in bio. Yeah, like
you definitely
no,
should.
but I told him like I had to start hitting them, and I was like, listen, I was like, it's not as easy as you think it is. And I was like, we tried it before, it didn't work out for certain reason and stuff. And I was like, listen, I was like, if you want to start again, we need to be consistent. If I want you to bust on it 3 times, you have to bust on it 3 times. You like it or not, no cap. And he was like, yeah, I know. I was like, listen, if you're gonna make money, we're gonna make good
No,
money.
of course. I mean, there's tricks to the game anyway. You know, like just
Yeah.
tell him to eat lots of yogurt, whatever brand, because I know he's probably very. You
He
know,
doesn't eat dairy.
Oh, for God's sake!
I
Oh, you know he is.
But basically, yogurt supposedly builds up your cum.
Did you try the advice that I gave to you last time about the gooch?
What was the advice from the?
I
Gucci
forgot.
game?
I went home and I told him. I told you. So the advice was,
What was it?
before if you want your man to last, you have to.
Oh,
He has
you
to press it under
said
the
press
ball.
the gooch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, like I lick around the gooch when I'm licking balls, but I don't. I try to not
I
be
love a
too
bit of
obvious about it because my man's very funny about anything
Around
butt
that.
related. So I try to be very discreet about it, you know.
Nah.
But I like doing it.
I've had a guy say to me before, like, can you like get your tongue away from there?
No,
Sorry,
some guys
man.
are really like nah,
My bad.
but then some guys would be like spread eagle, like
yeah, just
I had an
yeah.
ex, guys. This is a different subject, but in the line, like he wanted me to abuse him, and I don't know if my personality is just like I'm just a really nice person. I'm gonna say that out loud. And I just,
abuse him, how beat him.
yeah. Like he wanted me to genuinely beat the fuck out of him in a bed, and he was like, "No, I just want you to sit on my face and just literally like choke me."
Suffocate me.
Yeah, like suffocate, not choke. Sorry. And I was like, no, I can't do it. Have you ever done that before, guys? Have you ever like had like such a weird request like
I
that?
like rough sex.
Yeah, I love rough sex. but I
Towards
don't
you
want
or
to
towards the
rough someone
guy?
up.
Both ways, really. Like I
Aggressive
guess
sex.
with my relationship now, we it's very loving, so we make love. But when I fucked before, I love the whole neck grabbing, spit in my face,
I do it still.
pull my hair, like all that shit.
that's okay. That's fine. My boyfriend,
like to be
my boyfriend
slutted
is
out?
okay with this kind of
Yes.
things. But my ex, he wanted to take it just on next level. Like he wanted to take on a whole and full on physical abuse. Like he
Mm,
wanted to get bruised.
right. Yeah, but I mean that's like almost BSDM, right? And
Yeah.
that's a whole fetish. I dabbled a little bit in it, but not like fully. But it's something that I still want to do. I still want to dabble into that fetish because I think like I kind of,
You have the looks for it.
yeah, and I think I'm a bit like I don't know how you say it in English.
I
But
think you've got like the experience as well. Like I feel like you can do it easily.
The word I'm looking for is Spanish is masoquista, which is basically
masochist.
Yes. So basically, like I enjoy pain because even like when I do like piercings and tattoos and stuff like that, like I enjoy the pain aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I want to dabble into that a bit more. And
So you've been abused or you abusing someone?
feeling pain.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm about that.
Nah, I got my laser hair removal done yesterday and I was like,
but I feel it's different. If it's sexual, I guess it's different because it's sexual pain. But if it's like, laser pain, like you don't really want to be doing it, but it's necessary.
I like to get choked, and maybe spit in the mouth.
Yeah, I
love that.
But not anything like.
I
remember when I spied my boyfriend's mouth for the first time, he was so fucking confused. He's just like,
but it depends. Like,
what was the most surprising thing ever happened to you during sex? What you were not expected?
Nothing mad's happened to me, you know.
Nothing
crazy.
Like not even a small dick. You was like, wow.
Obviously, but like, I don't think that's crazy.
I walked away from someone. We were like,
size does matter. Let's
does.
just be honest.
I mean, so I have slept with someone that I thought was going to have a big dick, and he got it out, and it was so small, right? And it was.
But that's like a blood dick.
But
maybe it gets bigger because
it was really,
that's called surprise dick.
Really, really, really.
Surprise
dick.
dick that looks
dick.
small when it's not, and then when it gets
Yeah.
on, you're like, whoa, like, surprise!
Oh my god!
But nah, like I've seen. And then you're disappointed because I actually liked him. I was like, we can chat, but it was just too small. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, I wasn't really fucking.
Yeah, like
Did you
too
fuck him?
small for it to be like a regular thing.
But did you fuck him?
Yeah.
I could never fuck someone with a small dick. I would rather stand up and walk. I'm not wasting my body count on someone who's a small dick.
But don't you
I'm
think?
so sorry. I'd rather go home and touch myself than have someone.
But no, because
why? What's the point?
I feel like guys with small dick can usually make it up with
No,
foreplay.
guys
They
with
go
small
hard with foreplay.
guys with small dicks eat the best fucking
'cause they go
pussy
in.
ever.
I don't give a
And not
fuck.
necessarily small. It can be like average dick, but they eat the best.
Yeah, average
pussy.
dick is okay. Like, you
Hands
know what? You
down.
don't have to have a whole.
Because they're making up
22
for the
inch,
size.
but-
Yeah, 100.
But like, at least have a normal size. Like, I'm so sorry. If the little man expected me to get my boobs done and my ass done, go get your fucking dick done. Like, done.
Can you
not
get
done.
your dick enlarged?
Of course you can.
You always see ads and stuff.
Of
for
course
that.
you can.
How? What's the surgery like? I've not watched it.
I know,
being
I've
done.
never heard about it, but it's like dick enlargement, blah, blah, blah. Come here.
I've
sign
seen
up
the
here.
dick enlargement stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've seen the pump thing.
But
that
you know,
can
it just feels
use.
so bad. But like, it's just shit because it's not something people can control.
No, I can deal with an average size dick.
Yeah, but
I
not a
just
small
can't
one.
do small.
I don't even know what's average and what's.
I'm
small.
too thick for a small dick.
Yeah,
like,
it just
what are you
doesn't
gonna
go
do with
through.
me? Like,
I feel exactly like
yeah, like.
yeah, because I feel like if you can do spinning position, it's passable.
Mhm.
I feel like that's where the mark. Like if we can fuck spinning.
But there
position,
are
it's
women who
cool.
actually prefer smaller dicks because they don't have they get like pain into their
Yeah,
pussy
no,
when they have a big-
100%.
Like I do like a bigger penis. I'm not even gonna lie. And I remember when I was in this country for like
I'm
2 years
dead.
down the line, and I was like talking to this guy for bad long, yeah. And he was like, he never sent me a dick pic, and I was like, this is weird. But I was like, you know what? He was a beautiful guy. Like I never seen a beautiful guy in my life. And funny enough, till today he's in my DMs. Yeah, I went over to his house and. Like we were like getting onto it, and he just pulled his pants down, and I was like, "I'm so sorry, I need to go," and I left him there. I'm not even joking. I left him in the place because I was like, I can't.
Do you not feel bad for what
No.
you probably did to his ego?
No, because you know what? I got my ego crushed many times before too. So like, I feel like obviously it's not his fault, but this is my choice. So.
You probably scarred him for life.
No,
Kate.
He wanted to actually, up until 3 years, he actually wanted to marry me. Like, he was sending a message like, listen, like, I know where you...
Maybe
no.
he likes the little dick thing, you know, like those men are like little dick
Yeah.
humiliation.
I'm not gonna lie, he actually, yeah, probably he's about that.
I've had guys like message me all the time, like, can you humiliate my dick?
Mhm.
But I'm too nice. I'm like, fam, I don't
But
want
that's
to
what-
do
that's
your
what my
dick
ex
small,
wanted.
Like, I don't want
That
to
he
do
They're
it.
like, show your girls and laugh at it and make jokes about it.
Yeah. Or like,
It's like a
I
baby
had
thing,
one
innit?
guy, right? And he was like, I want want you to put me in a group chat. So me, you, and a guy with a big dick. So you can like both laugh at me. You can tell me how much better this
Make
guy.
comparisons, yeah.
And I'm just like,
What?
no, I
Crazy.
can't.
Why not, Jess?
I
You are
know.
missing out on some extra money right
She
there.
said this to me.
Can you
She's
send me
like,
his? Can you send
you
me
can't
his
do
number?
nothing,
Me and my
can't
boyfriend
do
be happily do that.
Can't
I'm
do
not even
FaceTime,
joking.
cam, nothing.
Send me his number. Me and my
Sorry.
boyfriend gonna get into that. I need to pay my rent. I'm so sorry.
You know what I would do with my man? I would do the cuckold thing. Like, if he would be down for it, I would
Yes, I want
definitely
to
do
do
that.
that.
Like, obviously the guy wouldn't touch or nothing, but just for him to be there and watch and like.
But you can
just-
charge him for being
You
there.
can
That's what
charge-
I
you
was
can do
saying.
that. You
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I would be so down for doing that.
There's people that would pay that wouldn't like, because I was going to do it with someone, right? There was a sex worker I was working with, but he's just like inconsistent, so we left it. But people like really liked him because he's like an influencer. So I done applications and everything, and people were coming to me like, oh, I want to come and watch yours too. So we put out an application, but we were charging 1,000 just to be in the room, but you don't get to touch us.
And did
So
people
just
apply
watch
for
us.
it?
Yeah, loads of
So
people
what's wrong with you? Why didn't you do it? Because it's literally
because he's inconsistent. But then I've got collabs and stuff.
I do
coming
it
up,
with
so-
you. I'm not joking. We just go half. If you
But you
wanna,
don't have a big dick.
yeah, but I can take my man. It's fine.
I'm dead.
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean
care.
so she can use your man?
Yeah, £4,000. Sorry, ma. I'm
Well,
joking.
so
I'm
we're-
joking.
Hold on,
Well,
wait a
so we're
minute. So
okay.
you would borrow her your man's dick?
Yeah, £4,000.
Wait, so what-
I need to pay my rent.
Okay, no, that's what his dick is worth? 4,000?
More than that.
Well, you just said
It
you
wasn't
borrow it for
4,000, it was
4,000.
1,000.
Yeah, I thought it was
It was
1,000.
1,000.
Oh, I
So
thought it was
it'd be
4,000.
500
Oh,
each.
No, no, 1,000. You know, don't worry. Don't borrow your man's dick for 1,000. That's not good
he
enough,
didn't- The guy
mate.
didn't want to touch us and be in the video. Do you know
How
what
much
I'm
would
saying?
you borrow your man's dick
It's
for?
not borrowable. It's not.
I would just get again. Like, my boyfriend is poly, so whatever. Go enjoy your best
We
life.
have to be
innit?
talking millions for you to borrow
At
that.
least get some
Honestly.
money out of his polyamorous. I can go
Nah,
buy
I could
myself
never.
a new cat. I want a new cat. Making money for it.
No, but there's a lot of people that have, you know, like, especially people in the porn industry, sex workers, like they have agreements with their partner. Like if it's, you know, if it's money, if it's business and no feelings are involved, they don't care. You know, they're happy to, you know, it's just some type of understanding that they
He
have
wouldn't
with their
mind
partner.
me
I wouldn't
having
like-
girl on girl content. Like, he was like
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
man
mind that.
doesn't care about girl content either. But
Yeah.
But
So-
that's a good setup you have, don't you think? Like, you are together, whatever, like, you do content, but then you can do girl.
No,
People
yeah, of
love
course,
girl,
people
anyway,
love
so you're
girl,
not really
girl.
missing out.
yeah.
And I honestly think it's more worth having like a solid, good relationship than being able to just like.
I
fucking
really
make
don't
money.
need more than one dick. I just need one good dick in my
Yeah.
life. I really don't need more than one dick. I don't. I'm
No,
good.
Literally.
I don't even think I would be.
I've
like-
had my whole face. I've done
Yeah.
that.
I think every girl had that, but I think we should.
And
do
I
this
think
for the next
every girl,
episode.
I think every girl and every man should have a hoe face, but you should also be done with your hoe face at some point and
But I
get
think
serious.
just casual sex
Yeah.
is dead now.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
a lot of men just don't know when to stop their whole face.
No, they don't. Some of them don't grow out of it ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But neither do some women. You know, don't underestimate. Women don't grow out their whole face either.
Yeah. But I like the fact that now whole face gets women paid.
of
You know what I mean? Like,
course,
when I was
yeah.
a hoe, I didn't get paid, and I'm so mad about it till today because the
I'm-
amount of nudes I sent out for
I would rather
free.
be a paid hoe.
Guys,
than
if you have
than a
my
free
news, send
hoe.
it back to me and let me sell it on OnlyFans or my videos. I want to make some money. Actually, this was the first.
That's what I'm saying. When I figured out that I could take my wholeness and make money off of it, I was like, what?
Yeah. it was
I think
like-
it's every
lit.
female, not every
Yeah.
female's dream,
Because
but
I
all
used to
females'
send
dream.
nudes. Like, I'd take a nude, I'd be like, that's lit. Let me send it to some people. Send it, and then like next thing you know, I'm making money from my nudes.
Have
No
you-
one's getting any more free nudes
Exactly.
Yeah.
anymore.
Have you heard, like, do you know how much men have said to me, like, oh, if I was a girl, if I had a pussy, I would be the biggest hoe. Like, I would be doing everything, escorting, webcam. Like, they wish that they could
Yeah.
be
100%.
hoes
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
paid for it. Because
Yeah,
men are
100%.
naturally anyway like that, most of them.
Yeah.
So it's like they
But
wish that they could do what we do.
First to judge it and be like, "What can't be with a girl that does that?"
No,
I
exactly.
don't know. I
I
mean,
I
feel
think
like
it's partly jealousy because I feel like they wish that they could be making
Yeah.
money easy from just being hoe and freakyish. I think it's a jealous
Yeah.
thing more often than so.
yeah, because man's OnlyFans is not really popping, isn't it? Unless they're gay.
They're never gonna make as much money as the females.
You
do in
made
OnlyFans.
an
Some-
OnlyFans
some
for your
do. I
boyfriend,
think-
right?
I
And how did
think-
it go? Oh,
He
sorry.
made some money. He made
Yeah.
some money, but
I think guys that cater to guys and women definitely
Made
make
the money.
most. Even I know straight guys that cater to men as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And like they don't
You
care.
have to be
They go for it.
comfortable. Yeah.
There's like a few guys. There's this guy in the UK, Exotic or something he's called. He goes in like his content, his videos, and you can tell by watching him, like he definitely caters to both, and he's popping because of it.
But that's
Doesn't care what people
that's
think.
the only way that you can make money as a man. You have to cater to both because you're gonna get a lot of gay
Yeah.
men like
Yeah.
coming to you. Because
And gay men love watching straight porn.
No,
Like
they
my
do.
friends who are gay, they always say that to me. Like I
I
genuinely
like
love to watch.
watching gay porn low key. That I don't know why, but I kind of do.
Do you
Yeah.
like transgender?
Because it's
or-
No,
different.
men.
Just because
Man.
it's different, innit?
I did watch before.
Man,
Yeah.
them gay men.
Brazilian
No,
gay
they
men
be
are for
giving some
me.
serious head. I be getting my head tips from the gay
I was
men,
about
mate.
to say, is
They
that
be
where you're
sucking
getting
dick,
your tips
dick.
You know what? When I used to work in a restaurant, yeah, I had my manager, and shout out for him. Probably he will watch this, yeah. Once he sat me down, it was out of hours in the office, and he was like, "Listen, I'm gonna teach you something right now." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he was actually a sex worker before. He taught me how to suck dick. He literally sat me down for 45 minutes. Listen, you have to go. If you guys want, I share it in one of the videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. He asked my boyfriend, he was like, "So how is her head game?" And he was like, "It's the best head I ever got in my life." So he taught me. A gay
This
man
really
taught me.
works.
Yeah.
This right here really fucking works.
Fam, I've been
Oh,
doing
my
this
boyfriend
since
used to
I was
say that
fi-
to me.
How have you just learned that? That's
Can you
been my
share
game
it?
since I've been
Can you share it
15.
for the girls?
Listen,
Clench your fist, no
Clench
gag reflex.
with your thumb.
It's amazing, innit? But I remember I was telling people in my drama
And you stopped
class once,
gagging.
right?
You'll
I was-
stop gagging. You stop your gag reflex like this. Show this your man this tonight.
Yeah.
I,
And the
I
gooch.
guarantee you'll get something tomorrow. Maybe a Chanel.
Let
bag
us know in the
someday.
comments. How did it go, guys?
Nah, I was showing people in my drama class once. I was like, "Girl was like, you'll get no gag reflex, I promise." And I done that and put my fingers in my throat in my class. But most time it does work. But that one time,
I mean, some guys like some guys like
The gagging.
They like that.
Oh yeah, my old content partner, he wanted like mucus.
No,
to
yeah,
come up.
yeah.
And I was like, that's disgusting. Like we fell out and everything. Like
It's
I
all
was
about the looks.
sick on a pillow, and he was like,
I've
no,
thrown
no,
up from
leave
head
it, leave
before.
it. Yeah, he's like, leave it. That looks neat. That's what they like. I'm like, no, you're disgusting.
No, but they do like that.
They-
Though.
yeah, that was crazy.
There's a whole niche of porn that is basically like head to you fucking vomit, and they keep
and
sucking.
snots. I can't
Like,
cope with
literally
that. It makes me
vomit.
ill.
Yep.
It makes me ill when
I
bubbles
was at
and
my
shit are
friend's
coming out their
house.
nose.
I was getting deep throated. I like literally threw up.
I
And then
have
give me a second.
but guys,
Once I
really
swallowed
like
it back, I was like, I'm not gonna let
Ew,
myself be treated.
I feel like it's controversial though, because see, I done a face fucking video, right? And it was like a lot of people were like, "That's a bit too much. Like you're too pretty to get face fucked, blah blah." And then there was like another half that was like, "I love that." Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just
But
one
you're
of them
always
things.
gonna find someone that
Love-
likes that.
Yeah, you
it's-
love it or you hate it. I
People
think.
like nasty shit.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of like nasty comments, content sells the most, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
I've seen some nasty content on.
Oh man, I used to have this guy from Dubai. Where are you? But you know, it was literally just virtual stuff. But he used to literally pay me like 4K to take a shit and send him a
What, you
video.
getting paid 4K to
I
take a photo?
used to message him like, listen, I have a good one for you. Like, bear.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I have a
that's
good
amazing.
shit for you.
4,000 pounds.
4,000, literally every time. And then I would start bringing my friends like, oh yeah, like I got a friend for you. And he would send 4K for me, 4K for my friend every time.
Just to take a shit.
I feel like I'm wasting my poop now.
It was the best. But apparently in Dubai it's a big thing. Like them Arab men be loving that.
That's gross.
He used to
fam.
always say to me, oh, one day. I was like, yeah, that's never happening. But I just kind of like play along with it.
So right, I don't want to be disgusting, but like, at what angle are you filming that?
Well, squatting down, kind of like over the toilet. Like I would just place the camera kind of in front of me while I'm going.
But out here, scat porn's a big thing though.
Yeah.
I've got a friend that does it, and like she has a full price list. It's like 5 videos, like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I seen it. I was like, "Ugh." But it's just each to their own.
I have a friend of mine
I'd be
who
scared. in case it
I
got
didn't really
leaked.
have my face in it, but he
Yeah,
didn't
well, that's
care.
different. But I'd be scared in case it got leaked. I remember
Mm.
I took someone went to the video of me peeing, and that even I felt scared at that.
Man, listen, if I got it paid enough, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm
4K.
like, okay,
You
yeah,
would
so
give a
we
shit.
all take shit.
But
Like,
people literally make that in a month. Do
I have
you know
a
what
friend of
You
mine,
took-
I made
you
a
made it from one
restaurant.
shit.
and they are into water sports. Like, there's a
Yeah.
couple, and I love them so much. They're the nicest people. And I follow them on Instagram, and I was like, what is this day about? You know when you just realize who you're following.
Mhm.
And they're actually one of the biggest event organizers regarding this whole like water sport thing in London. And I might can get on a podcast if she really wanna come and
Yeah,
have a
that'd be
talk about it.
cool.
She's really lovely, and she pisses on her man all the time, and like she loves it. And they get really,
I've pissed on
never
clients
did.
before, but I wouldn't like to get pissed on. But I would piss on someone.
I wouldn't
don't
like to
care.
get pissed on.
I couldn't shit on someone, but I can piss on
But
someone.
I think there's money in that as well.
No, there
too,
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people are loving it. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, so much money, but
All right, guys.
Okay.
First episode, I feel like is done.
well,
I mean, not first, but like,
yeah.
how much? I don't even know. Like,
This
this
is the
episode is
fact.
done.
Well,
First
guys, we
episode.
need to end the episode, but
Mm-hmm.
that was
Just-
great, very
yeah.
interesting, very juicy, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.